Hello everyone. Today we will watch a few more games in French defense. Viktor Korchnoi against Boris Spassky. Let us have a look on this interesting game to explore more about the power of French defense. Oh, sorry. Come back from the beginning. e4 e6, d4, d5, knight c3, bishop b4, Winawer variation. It's very sharp and very interesting variation. e5, c5. As I said, I like bishop d7 slightly more. a3, bishop c3, bc, knight e7, queen g4, c takes d. Another option, queen c7, but it will be the same. Queen d7, rook g8, queen to h7, queen c7, attack the pawn. All of that is theory. Main variation, knight e2, knight c6, f4, and here bishop d7 is also classic move, and I played also in time my life bishop d7, but better dc, because after bishop d7, queen d3, yes, d takes c, and there is option white can take queen c3, and that is also very sharp variation, very interesting, but white is better. It's not it's very sharp, but we don't allow them to play this variation. Just simply take this c, and after queen d3, d4, yes, and all of the positions for the black is quite okay. There are no advantages for the white. So bishop d7, queen d3, d takes c, and bishop a3, sorry, come back. Also bishop a3, another option is knight c3, queen c3. Boris Spassky decided to play knight e3 variation, d4. That's common. Black wants to open diagonals, diagonal 8h1, and besides it d line, so they sacrifice this pawn, and also they can activate the pieces like attack with the tempo with knight f5, with bishop c6, and after castle rook d8 will attack queen. So that is that is too much just for one pawn. Of course, this move is must do. Yes, d4, bishop f2, long castle, knight d4, knight d4, queen d4, b6, and other options, bishop c6, bishop b5, b6 is also okay, all of them equal. Bishop h4, bishop b5, queen e4, bishop f1, rook f1, rook d5. It's very interesting position. Black sacrificed pawn, but their pieces are very active, and it's quite enjoyable to observe, like how Viktor Korchnoi could win this position, how he could continue to attack with his pieces. It's so good. Bishop e7, queen e7, rook f3, king b8, simply prophylactic. Now don't allow rook c3, maybe after rook c3, queen h4, king f1, prophylactic against queen h4, Rook d2, attack on the second rank. Rook f2. Rook d8, bring another rook from another side. Queen f3, takes, rook d2, again attack on the second rank. King g3 and queen d8. Attack from the both sides is queen can attack from g8 and also can attack from d4 or d5. So it's very good move. Queen e4, queen g8, king h3, queen h8, king g3, queen g7, king h3, and find the move for the black. You can take a pause. And amazing move for the black. Rook d8, bring rook to attack again from another side. g4, only move for white. Rook h8, king g3, queen h6, queen g2, protect the pawn. Queen h4, king f3, and another move for the black. How do you think? Rook d8 and rook attack from another side again. Queen g3, queen e7, and queen also attack from another side again. And white rook on a1 did not make any move. Now black threat queen b7 and rook d2. g5, prepare square g4. Rook d2, prepare queen b7. Oh, king g2, g4, king b7 with threat rook d2, queen c3, rook g2, queen h3, rook f2 with threat, rook f3, king g4. It's amazing because all of that moves white don't have time to move the rook from a1. Queen f4, and in this position white resign because black threat the threat queen f4, rook f4, queen maybe rook. Yeah, an example if white play queen g3, rook g2, so they cannot protect the 4 pawn. And there is no option how to protect a 4 pawn from the attack. If queen g3, rook g2, so white reside in this position. That is amazing. Amazing game how can attack with less pieces. Activity is more important than pawns, so finally black sacrificed 2 pawns, but because the pieces was active they could attack and attack amazingly from one side to another side, and that's a very joyful game to just watch. And rook still on a1, rook doesn't have time to move to protect the king. That is many moves rooks this rook cannot activate. Yes, that is amazing, so many moves. Okay, each move is threat, so take another again. Не помнящий Vitukov. Okay, let us take an example. Yesterday was the game, and there was the question what to do in this variation if white play f4. Yes, and simply takes and knight d4 with idea knight d4, queen h4. So it's yeah, white need to take da, but diagonal g1 a7 will be weak, and black has very good game here. Okay, continue with Winawer variation. Bishop b4, e5, c5, a3, bishop c3, B takes C, or queen G4, everything the same. C take D, queen G7, rook G8, queen H7, queen C7, knight E2, king C6, C4, and here DC immediately. So don't give much choices for the white. After bishop D7, queen D3, DC, white still can take queen C3. They have more different variations. H4. So white simply want to promote one more queen. That's common idea in this opening, but usually black has very powerful counterplay here, and H4 move, as I remember, wasn't dangerous for the black because they have very strong counterplay. Bishop D7, queen D3, D4. This common, need to sacrifice this pawn if you can. It's absolutely necessary. Black wants to open D line and diagonal. A8, H1, H5, castle, rook B1, king B8. Prophylactic move. Another idea, as I remember, is something like rook G4, knight F5, and another rook H8 to block pawn. So if white will like knight F5, rook G4, and if white move pawn H6, another rook go to H8, and rook can come back. An example, rook G6 and attack the pawn if needs. But the idea is this rook, if white move H6, H7, we don't want to move this rook to H8 and our rook not active on G line. Idea is such, we put this rook on G4 square and we simply move another rook to H8, block the pawn. King B8, G3. White want to deal bishop on diagonal H1, A8, and also it seems good to attack black king, bishop C8. So black simply decided to bring their bishop on the same diagonal. It's quite logical. They want to trade this bishop, don't allow white to attack. Bishop F3, bishop B7, G4. Oh, sorry, it's so quick. I didn't want to press this button, but it happened. Yes, good. Oh, sorry. I will try to manage his back. Oh, okay, I will try to do it here. A lot of misclicks, but the buttons is so small, so it's half of my finger, if not 30%. When I press it, often will be misclick. Sorry for that. So G4. White starts to move G pawn. Yeah, that's okay. They also don't allow knight F5. Prepare H6, and if needs H7. Yeah. Knight E5, bring knight to C4 and trade bishops, rook H3, simply bring a rook to protect D3 square one more time, and okay, let's see. But anyhow, already bishop F3 and D3 seems possible. Bishop F3, queen F3. knight b7, knight c5, d3. So black has amazing counterplay. h6 must do something, otherwise black just simply attack, so that is forced move. If white don't do anything, they not, yeah, they simply will lose this game. Knight c5, h7, rook h8. As I said, there was idea like rook g4 before, in order to put on h8 another rook, queen g2. d3 is unavoidable, so they don't want after cd rook d3 rook attack the queen. That is prophylactic move. Queen d7. Okay. Also prepare d3, but why not immediately? Maybe there was some idea like, oh, maybe queen d7 is more powerful. He thought d3. I think they much better than me understand how to play here, because they are super grandmasters. So just let us enjoy their game. F5, d3, knight c3. Now this idea with queen d4, d takes c also. Let's see, queen d4, king d2. Wow, put the king under queen and rook. That is very brave move. That's wow. Illegal move, we can say. Here is something incredible. Knight d5, bring more pieces to the attack. Knight d5, knight e4. Here must be something, of course, for the black. King d1, queen d5. Oh, sorry, again, replay is too quick. Queen d5, king e1. I'm not really understand why decided to move king d2. This amazing move, but of course it will lose the game. Queen e2, attack the rook, attack c pawn, sacrifice rook. What to do? a-b, queen e4, queen b1. That is technically should be win for the white, or for the black, sorry. And they just take a pieces, so I think here is not really something important, just, yes, just like that. So just modern examples, more modern examples, so we need to combine classic games and also watch modern examples, because yes, if we don't know modern variations, it will be impossible to play modern chess. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I hope you got a few points for yourself. Keep growing, be happy, bye bye.